So we all know the recent trade of Utah Jazz trading off Rudy Gobert. Now the question is, what are they going to do with Donovan Mitchell? So in this video, we are going to be answering that question. He is now going to be traded over to the Miami Heat. As you can see on the screen, we have drawn up a trade. Obviously, this is a kind of fantasy-built trade. We don't really know what's going to happen in real life. But on the screen, we've got Donovan Mitchell, Gerard Butler, and NAW going over to the Miami Heat for Tyler Hero, Nikola Jovic, Duncan Robinson, and 3 first-round picks. Now, obviously, a few more first-round picks would probably be added to this trade, but because 2K only allows you to put up 6 trade slots, I kind of can't, so it is what it is. Now, would these 2 other players be added into the trade? Probably not, coming from the Utah Jazz. It's just because they don't have enough players on the roster and they needed to fill, yada yada. 2K doesn't allow all that kind of crap. It's a bad game, what can I say? But we still play it because we love basketball. But this is going to be the trade. I did have to put trade override on because I don't think they're going to... Yeah, so it is declined. But we're the general manager of the basketball in the world. So our new starting lineup is looking like this. Kyle Lowry, Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, Caleb Martin, and Bam Adebayo. Our bench is looking alright, not terrible, not the best. So we might do one trade to kind of fill out, maybe get a solid starting 4. Maybe just a little bit better. I do like Caleb Martin, he's a good defender. But maybe just something to round it out a little bit more, get him coming off the bench, because I think he'll be a really solid piece coming off the bench. So I might have a quick look for a trade there. But other than that, I think we're just going to start simulating. We're going to keep this semi-realistic. We don't want to do anything crazy and just see how this trade would really work out for the Heat. So we're going to be receiving this trade from the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're going to be bringing in Cedi Osman. He's got a better 3-point shot. I think it's going to really help us off the bench because we did have 2 centers coming off the bench, and none of them could really play a 4. We had Dedmon, and he can't really shoot at all, and neither could, I forget, Omar, I think we just sent off. Yeah, so I did want a little bit more shooting. We had 2 centers that couldn't shoot coming off the bench, which really wouldn't work well in today's NBA. Maybe in a few years' time if they go back to bigger men. And yeah, I think that's all we're going to be really doing for this first year. Bringing in this Donovan Mitchell piece is huge for the Miami Heat. They need one solid scorer, and this piece would obviously just complete that and round out their team completely. They've got great defense, and they just need a leading scorer. You can't have Jimmy Butler being your leading scorer. Maybe in a playoff series, but overall wise, Game 7, yeah, give it to Jimmy. But he's not your leading scorer. You need that 30 point per game. And can Donovan Mitchell put up 30 points in a season? Maybe. He just put up 26. He could possibly get up to that 28 to 30 range. Depends how this season goes, what they do with him, if they keep him, if they buy him out. They won't buy him out, but we're just gonna have to see. Only time will tell. But other than that, I will start simulating. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Now, as you can see, Jokic is your MVP of the season, which I really like to see because you don't see this often. Usually, if you watch my videos, Luka Doncic is always on the screen at this point in the video. But we go 63-19, so a really solid season. But before we go into the playoffs, I'd just like to say that I had already recorded this video once a couple days ago, and when I went back to edit, my audio was all messed up. So that was a good 50-60 minutes of my life that I'll never get back. So it would be really nice if you guys left a like, subscribed. It would really make me a lot happier than I was at that time. I was throwing hands with the air. But other than that, it is what it is. Mistakes happen. I'm pretty new to this, so it's gonna happen once in a while. I'll get it. Anyway, look, yeah, Cade, in these seasons, Cade's still going to be a rookie, so he's probably going to win it every time, but it's all good. So, first teams, we don't get anyone there. Second team, no. Third team, no. All good. Alright, so we are the first team because we did win 63 games, so I don't expect us to be any less. But we do have the Toronto Raptors in the first round, looking pretty similar to their current day team. Okay, so let's have a look at our stats before we start simulating. Donovan Mitchell puts up 27 a game, so he did get around that, almost to 30. It'll be nice to see him at that, maybe above 28, but 27.5. Really can't complain. You know, he will do his thing, I guess. He shot 52% as well in the season, so it is what it is. Jimmy puts up 26 and 7, a Jimmy Butler type season. Bam Adebayo drops 14 and 12 with 5 assists. That's really nice to see. Victor Oladipo 14 off the bench. Kyle Lowry 12 and 7. I also did forget to mention that I did sign Carmelo Anthony out of free agency. So here he is, boom, age 37, putting up 12 points a game. Cedi Osman puts up 8 points off the bench, 42%. Solid shooting. What did he shoot from 3? 37%. Could have been better, but yeah, we won 63 games, so I doubt it hurt us really too much. So let's get into simulating against the Toronto Raptors. Game 1. Can we win? We cannot. Okay, we lost by 1 point. Fred VanVleet. Freddie is trying to take us out in the first round, but we do take game 2. Yeah, okay, overall scoring, very nice to see. I want to see a huge game by Donovan Mitchell to prove that he needs to be in the playoffs. 43 points, that's exactly what I was talking about. Okay, we're up 2-1. Can we make it 3-1? And we can. Very, very nice. And it's Jimmy Butler putting up 36 and 10. Okay. If one of them can do that every round, that'll be nice. And Donovan Mitchell puts up 41. Okay, we've got the Brooklyn Nets in the second round, a little bit scarier with Kyrie, and they've got Draymond. Okay. Did they trade Ben Simmons? No, they didn't. Who did they? Huh? How? What? Why? I'm honestly starstruck. The Nets traded Cam Thomas, bro. Cam Thomas, the only type of future that they have in Brooklyn, for Draymond Green, dude. Look, Dre's a good player, man, but like, Cam Thomas is a star in the making, dude. And Joe Harris, I don't know about that one, man. Well, game 1 we do take. Very, very nice to see. Who was it? It was Donovan Mitchell putting up 37. So, okay, so he's having a really nice playoff series, which is really nice to see. We take game 2. Look, yeah, if he's 41 again, if he's Katie puts up 43, 9 and 9. But look, dude, if we're gonna be doing this every game, okay, we do drop a game. It was a close one. 46 from Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, look, I don't think we're losing this series. Yeah, no. Donovan Mitchell for 36. Okay. Ew. Okay. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell does not want to drop it off in the second round once again. Oh my goodness, 35. Okay, we do have the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay, they're a little bit, you know, probably about as scary as the Nets. They've obviously got Giannis. Their team is looking pretty similar. They've got Montrezl Harrell. Yeah, look, I don't think they could. They do take game 1. Okay, they won by 10. That's Giannis for you. Okay, I really don't want to lose. We're tied 1. Giannis had a good game, but we do take game 2. Game 3, we drop. Okay, that was a big loss. Okay, we're going to shorten the rotation. I feel like everyone's been playing well. But, yeah, I really don't want to lose, especially in the conference finals again. This would be, 2 years in a row for Miami. So that's Caleb Martin, Cedi Osman, and Victor Oladipo coming off the bench. I think I'm okay with that. Do I want Melo starting? Probably not, but we're going to leave it for this game. I don't want to go down 3-1. Come on, man. Come on, guys. And we're down 3-1. Oh, okay. Jimmy Butler puts up 37. Oh, wow. Donovan Mitchell did not have a good game. Oh, that's... Okay, we're going to drop again. Is that the right move? Probably not, but we're going to do it. Oh, that's scary. Okay. Game 5, and we're out. Oh, that's disappointing. So starting off year 2, we're going to be trading for Diallo and Sabian Lee from the Detroit Pistons. We're going to be sending over KCP. I picked him up in free agency, and Dylan Windler, and a second round pick. So, I'm a little bit disappointed about year 1. I really think we did have a good chance. Kyle Lowry has dropped in overall. He's down to an 80 now because of his age. Fair enough. Look, Donovan Mitchell's up to a 90, so it kind of balances out, I think. Jimmy Butler and Caleb Martin are obviously still here. We lost Carmelo Anthony because he was on a 1-year contract from free agency. And obviously Bam Adebayo is still here. He doesn't go up in overall, even though he's still young, and he doesn't develop or anything, which is a bit frustrating, but it is what it is. So Diallo, Cedi Osman, Dwayne Dedmon, and Sabian Lee right now are our lineup. I'm kind of okay with it, but then again, I was okay with our lineup last season, and it didn't really work out. But we did go to the conference finals, so, you know, we didn't get knocked down in round 1 or anything. So I think I'm going to simulate to the trade deadline and see how we go. But other than that, I'll see you guys after we start simulating. So we're at the trade deadline. We're currently 30-24, which is really disappointing. I'm going to make a trade for John Wall because I kind of want to back up for Kyle Lowry, because I don't think he's doing too well this season. So, yeah, so we're going to keep him in the starting lineup, obviously, but now we've got the backup in John Wall. I might look to move a couple other pieces. We might look for a different backup center. We've got another Jay Butler on the team. That's cool. Look, yeah, we'll look for something else. There's a Kungwu there, but he doesn't really progress too much, honestly. But we could trade him. It will give up a first-round pick, but there's Obi Toppin, and he doesn't progress at all in this game, which is, it's a bit annoying, the progression in 2K. There is Rui. I do like him, but yep, he's putting up 4 points a game. There's no type of progression. We're going to get a Kongu, just because I do like him. And I think he's going to be a great player in real life, but it is what it is. Yeah, so he's starting at our 4 for us. Okay, that makes our starting 5 a bit stronger there. And we'll try and get... Can we get out of this, please? We'll try... Oh, my God. We'll try to get a little bit better on the bottom half of our lineup. I'm not thinking too realistic at this point. We're just looking through his trade finder. There is Jerome Sharp there. I don't think the Nets would give up that. But then again, they traded one of their other younger players just before, as we saw. There is Terrence Mann there, and I do like him, and he hasn't played for the Clippers, so this is a trade that I think they could do because they're not actually playing him in their lineup at all. So this is going to be our starting. We've got 9 at the moment, so this is our 9-man rotation. I think we're just going to simulate the rest of the season. If it goes to shit, it goes to shit. There's not much we can really do. I don't want to make this too ridiculous, but I'll see you guys at the end of the season. There it is. There's the lovely Luka face we like to see in our videos. Now, Luka is your MVP, and we do end up going 52-30, so we ran it out a little bit nicer. Yeah, so we started off terribly. I think the first 2 weeks we had 1 win or something like that. But we end up getting the 4th seed, okay, with 50 wins. So this must have been a very strong Eastern Conference. We'll have a quick look. Yeah, so Atlanta's your first. Okay, so everybody, we had a huge tie-up in 52s. Wow. Okay, so we technically could have been the 2nd seed. But yeah, no, cool. I'm happy with that, with the start that we had. Player stats for the season: Donovan Mitchell with 25. Jimmy jumps up to 22. John Moore has a really nice season with almost 16 and 5 coming off the bench. See, Kyle Lowry's starting to digress a little bit. He's not shooting too well either. Bam Adebayo 14 and 12. Hamadou has 11 and 5 off us after not playing for the start of the season. Caleb Martin, Kungwu puts up 7 and 7. Solid, and a block and a half from him. So I'm happy with that. Terrence Mann puts up 3 and 1. Okay, so let's get into simulating. We have the Milwaukee Bucks in round 1. Okay. Did they make any major moves? They got Bruce Brown now and DeMarcus Cousins. Okay, can we please win this? This is a tough round 1 matchup. We do win game 1 though. Donovan Mitchell, I want you to show me why you think you should go to the finals, and that's not it. We will lose by 1. Okay. You can't be putting up 17. I'm sorry. Not in the playoffs. And we lose 2 in a row. Okay, puts up 34, but We lose by 4. These are really close games. I'm going to change the rotation. I was thinking about not, but I'm going to lower it by 1. They're both playing 40-plus minutes now. Game 4, and we're down to 3-1, bro. Okay. Bam almost has a triple-double. See, our leading score is 19. We're just not going to win games like that. We're not. I'm going to lower it one more time, but I'm not going to do it any more than that. Oh, this is frustrating. Okay, so we're going to a year 3. I didn't really want to do a year 3, but we're doing it because apparently we suck. We still got Kyle Lowry. I put him up on the trading block with a few first-round picks, like 3 or something unprotected, and no one still really wanted him, or nothing we could really get back that would help us anyway. So we've still got Kyle Lowry. We've got Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler. We've now got Chris Boucher. And Bam Adebayo. I've just done a few trades here and there. Our team looks a little bit different, but now we've still got a Kungwu. He's now coming off the bench. We've got Anthony Simons, Diallo, and Malik Monk as our 9-man rotation. Hopefully this goes a bit better. Everyone's starting to digress, and our time of a window is slowly closing. So I'll see you guys at the either trade deadline or the off season. But yeah, I'll start simulating. So I think it's a exact same rerun of last season because Luka is showing his lovely face once again, and we go 52 and 30s, exactly the same. Bronny James is your rookie of the year. Yeah, so we end up going the 3 seed this time, so a little bit better. Season stats. Donovan Mitchell jumps back up to nearly 28 a game, really nice. Okay, so hopefully this is a good season then. Bam has not progressed at all. Wow. He has scored 14 in the last 3 seasons. Oh, man. Okay. And the rest of your Anthony Simons, really. Man, 2K, dude. This game. Okay. Round 1, we have Charlotte Hornets. So not the Milwaukee Bucks ever again, please. LaMelo Ball, so he's probably the only guy that could really beat us in this series, which I won't doubt. Game 1 goes to us. Thank God. Game 2, we go up 2-0. Okay, this is the happiest I've been in a really long time while filming this video. Okay, we lose that game. LaMelo nearly puts up a triple-double. Game 4, can we please win? We're up 3-1. Okay, Donovan Mitchell puts up 39, 7, and 8. That's exactly what I want to see out of you. Can we please simulate the next game? And we jumped into it. Oh, okay. Now we win the series 4-1. That was a pain in the ass. Okay, round 2. Who are we up against? The Cleveland Cavaliers. I've got Darius Garland. I'm not even going to try that. Isaac Okoro, Evan Mobley, and the rest is history because they are going to be in our dust because we're going to win game 1. Oh, that's a high-scoring game. 26 from Garland, 48 from Mitchell. That's exactly what we like to see. Another 48 game would be very nice here. Thank you, Mitchell, and that doesn't happen. 25. Not good enough in my books. Can we please oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Simulate game, and we're up 2-1. Okay. And oh, I keep messing this up. And simulate game, we're up 3-1. Please, guys, I really want to. I really want to right now. Please. I'm not even going to look at the stats. We're just going to simulate, and we win in 6. Okay, running into the next round, we are up against the Atlanta Hawks. Okay, Trae Young, Tyrese Martin, he's got a very bald head, AJ Griffin, John Collins, and Derek Lively. Very nice. Okay, I think we can beat this team, and we're up 1-0. Okay. That was a big win for us, 36 from Mitchell. He really wants to go to the finals. He's been absolutely distraught. And I pressed... Okay, jumping into game 3. We lose. Okay. Look, yeah, we get absolutely blown out. John Collins puts up 39. John Collins. Okay. Complete, and they tie it up. Oh, that's really frustrating. DeJounte Murray. Okay. Are we going to lower the... Yeah, we're going to do that. We haven't needed to this whole playoff series. And we're up 3-2. Okay, Donovan Mitchell puts up a huge game, 47. Oh my goodness. Okay, can we please close them out? Thank you. We are finally in the NBA Finals. Holy, that took way too long. And we're up against the 1 seeded Mavericks with Luka Doncic. Have they got any real moves? Not really. They must just work really well together. Is Spencer playing power forward? His second position is power. Okay. No, it's got that they've got Christian Wood there, but I'm confused. Okay, look, game 1. There you go, they take it. Okay, only won by 4. Donovan Mitchell puts up 40. If we go down 2-0, I'm going to change it again, and we're down 2-0. That's frustrating, man. Okay, I do want... We're going to change the defensive settings on Luka Doncic. I just lowered the rotation, and I also put Jimmy Butler on Luka, so hopefully that helps us a little bit, and we're up. Well, we're down 2-1, but we win that game. Yeah, so Luka, he still puts up 28, but I'm more comfortable with Jimmy now on him instead of Kyle Lowry, and we do tied up 2-2. So Donovan Mitchell puts up a huge 40 piece. Luka still has a 30-point triple-double, but we are winning, so it must have done something, and we're down 3-2. Donovan Mitchell is having a big series, but he needs help, man. He really does. Okay, can we please tie it up? And we're going to a game 7. Donovan Mitchell has been, oh my god, he's been putting on huge games. Okay, we're going to simulate with Simcast, because this is going to be a very close game, and they've got a lead early. They got a huge lead. Look, 7 games in the finals, you love to see it. Luka is your finals MVP. So unfortunately, we couldn't get the championship in this one, but I had fun doing this. It was an interesting rebuild of this trade that could potentially happen in real life. I think that the Heat could be successful at winning a championship if this does happen in this very small window that they've got. It's at least like maybe 2 years. You know, Kyle Lowry's getting up there in age. He's a real defensive player, but that age is going to hit him hard, I think, over the next couple of years. Hey, but it is what it is. We didn't get it in this one, but hopefully in the next one. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. It really helps me out, makes me feel happy inside. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.